1-1 here today. Fair reflection of the result in the end?
Yeah, I think so. I think we've come away frustrated, really. We had some really good chances. And we all would like to win the game, but it's never that easy, you know. Come off the back of a good week, really. 7 points in a week, so that's how we're looking at it.
I think if we look back at the game, I think everyone's disappointed that we didn't get the 3 points. I think we had the chances to probably, extend our lead at 1-0. But if you don't take your chances, sometimes it can come back to bite you. And unfortunately today, but it's still a good result, a good week of results. So I think the lads are still positive about it.
Bit of a change round in that first half there. You had to take on the captain's armband. James Ball making an impact when he came on, though.
Yeah, that's twice. 2 subs, Pelly obviously last week, and then Bally this week. So we practice them set pieces. We do the rotations in training, and then boys have took it on board, and what an impact.
And for yourself, thrust into the action as well. Captain Jake Reeves having to come off, and you came on for your 4th appearance.
Yeah, obviously it was early, wasn't expected. But obviously it's nice to get some minutes, and I thought I'd done okay. Obviously got the goal quite early on, which was good to settle in. And yeah, it was a shock, but something I was ready for.
Surprising that it finished 1-1 today as well. There were many chances for both sides.
Yeah, like I said, we had a lot of chances. They had a couple early on, but I think we limited them to quite, they were struggling to break us down at times, and we did really well to prevent them from scoring.
What are your thoughts on their goal in the second half? Premier League experience there from Troy Deeney, perhaps?
Yeah, I thought there was a hint of offside. Obviously, we didn't get the decision, but I thought it looked offside, but I haven't seen it back. But yeah, good quality from Troy. But yeah, frustrating from our point of view. We haven't conceded many goals at all, and we sort of pride ourselves on that a little bit. And yeah, we're frustrated to concede, but sometimes you're going to concede.
I mean, we don't want to land you in any bother, but generally, in terms of refereeing this afternoon, did he pick up on some of the smaller details and not some of the more important things that he missed out, maybe?
Yeah, I think so. Look, we can talk about the referees every week, really. We should deal with the problem. We should deal with it. There's little things every game in which people are missing, but look, let's not get fixated too much on referees. We all know we're at this level for a reason. But yeah, look, it's not about the referees. We should deal with it.
Ali had some chances as well. It's going to drop for him again at some point, isn't it?
Yeah, look, I feel for Ali. How many times have you seen it where a striker, he can't buy a goal? And I do feel for him. I've seen it. You see it so many times. They really do go through tough spells, strikers, and sometimes you just need it. It's so cliche, you just need it to go off your bum or a lucky deflection, and that's what he needs really, and then they're coming up buses. So he knows that. He ain't silly, but sometimes as a young lad you can get wrapped up in it and think that it's never going to change. It will change. He's just got to keep getting himself in good positions, which he's getting in some fantastic positions. So yeah, he's just got to keep doing it. Just keep doing what you're going to do.
It's going to drop for Aliadiere again at some point, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. He just needs a goal, and if it goes in off his knee, it doesn't matter. But the positive thing is he's still getting the chances. If he wasn't getting the chances, I think we'd be worried. But he's still getting the chances, and one will eventually go in for him.
How are you finding things in that back line as well now? I mean, Alex Bass, the goal aside, looks at such a safe pair of hands out there.
Yeah, obviously I played with Bassey at Portsmouth. Really good keeper. He was playing full time at Portsmouth behind the back four then, and I've always rated Bassey. He's got a calm head, a very, very mature head on him. Never gets too high, never gets too low. But yeah, look, just steady away. Just keep doing what you got to do.
Some vital saves as well from Alex Bass at times as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He was brilliant. He made a couple in the first half, I remember. And yeah, he was really good.
Oggs on the other side got sponsors man of the match of the day. How do you think he's coming along this season?
Yeah, no, yeah. From the very first day we come in and we done fitness testing, he come back with a real hunger. Really, he come back really fittest I've ever seen him. And I think he started the season really, really well. But look, it's a long old season. Let's not get too carried away, and the same for Hoggs. He's just got to keep doing what he's got to do. Don't get too high. I don't think you've cracked it too early. We're only 4 or 5 games in, but yeah, he's had a fantastic start. But football can change very quickly, so you've got to keep people honest.
How you find things settling in at the moment, Dan?
Yeah, really happy. Really good group. Good group of lads, and won a real good run. Still undefeated in the league. We've got a good draw in the cup, so really good.
What's it been like this week as well? Has the talk of Chelsea been kind of banned from the dressing room? Can you talk about it now?
Yeah, I think we've just been kind of focusing on the next game, as cliche as it is. Obviously the league is our bread and butter, and Wednesday's game is obviously it's a nice occasion, but it's one that we want to give it our best shot.
But we're on a good run of form, as you said. I mean, unbeaten since the start of pre-season.
Yeah, really good. Obviously, if we can keep that going, it'd be brilliant. But yeah, it's still a good point today. They've just come down from League One, so we'll just try and keep the momentum up into the next game.
Attention now turns to a rather sizable distraction in midweek. Chelsea, I think we could finally talk about it now. How do you feel about that one?
Yeah, no, look, it's a great draw for the fans, for the players, for the families. It's a fantastic draw. There's no getting away from that. We're in League Two. We're at the top of the Premiership. It's a massive club. We're all very excited, but we don't want to embarrass ourselves. So let's get it straight. We want to go there and try and win the game, and try and get something out of the game. And that's what we're looking to do. We're professional people. We're not there for a day out. We want to try and get something out of the game. As silly as that may sound, but we need to. We ain't going for a day out, and we got to go with that mentality. How
do you approach this one now on Wednesday night? Is it just sort of like switch off completely from the league and just sort of go for it now on the night?
I think so. The gaffer said in there, we're going to go and make a game of it. We're not just going to go there and accept that we're playing against Chelsea. We want to give it a good shot, and that's what we'll do.
It's shown it can be done, of course. I mean, Wimbledon in 1988, more recently, of course, as well, beating West Ham 4-2 in the FA Cup.
Yeah, look, you see it in the FA Cup. You see upsets in every competition. The underdog coming out with something when no one expects it, and hopefully we can come up with a plan to try and do that. Obviously they're going to want to win the game. We want to win the game, and we'll see what happens.